Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Um, Real quick video. Just want to tell you guys why I chose this TV. You soon know at the end of the video. So first of all, I'm looking for a movie TV, a TV that excels in watching movies. That's all I needed it for. I didn't need it for gaming. I didn't need it for streaming. I didn't need it for any other little fancy stuff that people are looking for in TV. I just needed it specifically for movies. So I was looking for a 75 inch, and it was a couple of TVs that I had in mind that I wanted to pick. I wanted an OLED, any OLED that was 70-70 inch, but that was way too expensive. I looked at the Q9FN, I looked at the Q90R, I looked at the Z9D, I looked at the TCL 8 series, and I looked at the 940E. Now, a lot of those TVs have, flaws and whatever, and some of them excel in certain things that I'm looking for. Basically, I'm looking for a TV that's way good with a lot of contrast in a dark room. And obviously, a lot of TVs don't do good. Just to name a few, the Z9F, the controversial was not all that good, even though perceived contrast might be a little different. But for me, in a dark room, I need the best contrast. Also, the 950G was another TV that I really wanted to get, especially they had a price that I was tempted to buy, but still, it didn't really have any things that excel that I really needed, and plus the local dimming zones weren't all that good. It was really lackluster in local dimming zones. So obviously, blooming is going to be a problem, especially in dark rooms. Now the Z9D was my go-to choice. I wanted that TV so damn bad, but I could not find it anywhere. I mean, I searched, I could not find it anywhere. I did have some used ones, and I really want to buy a used TV, especially a TV of that caliber. So I kept it away, and plus it was like 6 grand used, and I wasn't gonna pay that much for 2016 TV used. So so now it kind of narrows down to the Q9FN and the Q90R. Now those TVs are so damn good, even though people complain about the Black Crush or whatever, but they had everything that I wanted, except one major thing that I wanted that it didn't have, and obviously that's Dolby Vision. I need Dolby Vision. That's my go-to HDR. Dolby Vision. Everything I have to watch has to be Dolby Vision. And unfortunately, Samsung didn't have that. It wasn't offering that. Now the TCL 8 series, I really wanted to like that. I really wanted to like that TV, but I don't know. There was something about it. People are saying that it doesn't really do good. I know you're not supposed to listen to people, but if everyone is saying it, saying the same thing, it must mean something. So, I don't want to watch this video, so let me just change it. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I want to see people doing backflips and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, I wanted the TCL 8 series, but it had potential to do good, but obviously it's too young. It's in it's too infant in the stage of knowing how to control the local dimming. So obviously that could be updated with a firmware update, but I wasn't willing to take a chance at it. Plus, to me, buying Vizios and TCLs and Hisense for a living room, especially a big TV like that, I don't know. I just can't do it. I can't see myself paying so much money for a budget. It's supposed to be a budget brand, but you're paying so much money for a budget brand. But that's why I didn't choose the TCL. Now that only narrows down only really narrows down one TV, and that's really the Sony X940E. Now that's a movie TV, even though it's kind of old, 2016. I mean 2017. It's a good movie TV. Like if you was back in 2017, that was the TV to get. That was like the highest end Sony made, besides Z90, but 2016. But that's besides the point. Now a lot of people might complain and say, "Why get the 940E? It's so old. Get the Z9F or at least a 950G." Like I said before, those TVs are not really wowing me like that. So and people gonna say, "Oh, it has the ultimate chip, and it's gonna have the extreme chip." Why would you want the extreme chip? You already have an extreme chip TV. But to me, honestly, the 930 that you're looking at right now, it's there's nothing wrong with it. I love this TV. I have no flaws with this TV. So If it's not broke, why fix it? Obviously, the best choice to get is another 930 or a 940 that has way more dimming zone than the 930. The black levels are better. The whole movie processing of the 940 is better. Now, in term of the ultimate chip and the extreme chip, the ultimate chip is only for people who watch like low bit content, which I really don't. And maybe the processing is faster. It has some certain stuff. It tone maps a little bit better because it analyze over like 100 stuff on the screen, and then it upscales it. As in terms of the extreme chip that only updates every 30 things on it, something like that, something of that sort. It only upscales 30 things compared to 100 things on the ultimate chip. But that's not really. That's like if you're watching like city skylines and it has to like up what is it, upgrade update, or friggin' what I'm trying to say, trying to make everything look nice and crisp. And I guess like something like this, the trees and stuff, the ultimate chip would do a little bit better. But it's not really like night and day difference between the two chips. Other than that, the brightness of the Z9F, I love it so much, but the contrast ratio, I watch movies pitch dark, and I have to have contrast, and the Z9F is not doing it for me. Um, the 930E. Let me sit and talk about the brightness of Z9. The Z9D at 1800 nits topped out. The Z9F is 1900 nits topped out. The 940 is 1400 nits topped out, and the 930 is 1600 nits topped out. So they're not really big of a gap like that. I know the real scene is a little different on all of them, but roughly they're around the same kind of brightness. Besides the Z9F, I think the Z9F is a little bit better than all of them. But other than that, like I said, I need a dark room performer, and only thing I can think of right now, only TV that catches my mind or catches my sight is an old 2017 Sony X940E. I know people gonna say, "Oh, the motion is terrible, the pixel rate is slow, blah blah blah," but that's for gaming. That's for sports, which I don't really care much about. Like I said, I don't need a movie TV, and the X940E is what I'm going to get if I haven't already gotten already. But other than that, if you guys are wondering what I was hiding the TV, that's the TV I'm hiding, the X940E. That's the most viable choice I can think of. As much as I want the Samsung, they just don't have Dolby Vision. I'm saying if Samsung ever gets Dolby Vision, I am switching over to Samsung. Something about how they do their things. But other than that, that's it. 940E is what I'm gonna buy. You guys take care. Don't hate me in the comments, please. Please don't hate me in the comments, but 940E is what I'm getting. All right? Peace.